Hello there. Just doing a little garage tour here for all 63 of my subscribers. What a milestone. Just raking in those YouTube dollars. So I've been meaning to this for a while, but never really gotten around to it. So just kind of want to take this opportunity to sort of give my point of view on certain cars, performance-wise, and why I have them. So I'll get this underway. So this is my first garage. I got the Massacro. Pretty good for the long, drawn-out races, top end, speed. You know, it's pretty heavy. It's got a fat ass on it. Slides out. I wouldn't use it for nimbly little tracks, but anything like dipping in or 8-figure bonus, just the sort of long tracks. It's a necessity, but you need this car. Make sure you have it. Here we got the what's this called again? Rhapsody. Yeah, I don't know. I never use this thing. It's boring. Yeah, fuck that car. Z-Type. I don't use this much anymore. Hence the tires. I don't have off-road on it because there's no point. I never use it. Only for like dipping in or once again top end track, congestion charge, anything like that. Sanchez. Best for off-road. Can't really say much more. It's boring. You just wheelie the shit out of it and it gets the job done. But yeah, fuck that car. Or bike, whatever. Shafter. Best sedan in the class. You need it, so get it. Huntley. Best in the class. Handling, top end, acceleration. Small. It's not heavy. It's really light. It sticks to the ground. Works well. Buddy, for most of the races, most Rockstar races, you need this bike. Again, top speed is what it's good for, predominantly. The Xeon, I've seen other people use the Felon, but I don't know, this one just seems to work for me. It's like a mini Elegy, I think. Has the same sort of feel to it, sort of traction and acceleration is its forte. Dominator. This is pretty much the dominant car in this class. You need it. It's a bit tail happy. It oversteers a lot, but if you can control it, then it'll get the job done always. The blade's good, but this is slightly better. And then the Elegy. What can't this car do? It's just ridiculous traction, acceleration. Probably falls down the top end department, but that's why you have that bad boy. So yeah, you need this car. Damage kind of fucks it up. Like if you get it, if you're doing an endurance race, you wouldn't want to hit anything because as soon as you do, it just will not drive. It'll mess up and it won't keep going. So yeah, it's it's a good car, but it's risky using it in an endurance type race. So yeah. Alright, up next we've got our second garage here. Got my Sand King for all those water races where you need a snorkel, or you want to go climbing or do something. Looks pretty badass. I like this car too. It's probably one of the first ones I had in this game. Jester for pretty much anything. This is my safety security blanket, this car. Just any track I'm not familiar with, or it's in the city, it's got lots of bumps and curves and light poles and shit. This car is excellent. It'll regain traction whenever you're sliding out. It's so easy to control. It handles anything except dirt. Do not use it off-road, it's terrible. But anything in the city, this car is just perfect. Probably the main one I use in sports. Velta, it's the perfect contact racing car in the mountains. Just traction, turning circle, it's a great car. Panto, alleyway races, anything that's really small and kind of you need to squeeze through it, I'll use this little thing. Ada for commute, Route 68, long haul, not that I ever really do that. Yeah, fastest car in the game, gotta have it. Akuma, I love this bike, it's so fun. It's feels like a real bike, you know, it's not like you just sit on the back wheel the whole time. You can really sort of lean forward and sink into those corners, and it rewards you really well. I really like it. Turismo, don't use this a lot anymore. You know, the T20's kind of taken over this. It's like the T20 is this car on steroids, in my opinion. But I think it might actually still be the quickest on Loop the Lake. I think it's got the world record still. Yeah, I don't really use it anymore. Sterling, best in its class. Get it. It sounds awesome. The exhaust pipe is just gurgling the whole time. It just sounds fucking rad. Looks cool too. Osiris, hate this car. It's ugly. It sounds ugly. It's a piece of shit, but it's good. Futo for the drifting in the car parks. Got to make a little edit video of that because this car's fun to drive. Gets sideways really well. Alright, this is my final garage. So this is the garage I spawn in. It's pretty much my toy garage, so not many of these cars I use for racing, it's just to fuck around. I just drive around free roam and yeah. So, rumor, if I've got some eggheads chasing me around with sticky bombs and Uzis, I make sure I got this. If I've got a bounty on my head, I make sure I got this, because I'm invincible in it. The hot knife. It's a shame this car is so slow, because it's so cool. But yeah, the peyote, same deal, just sits there, doesn't do much. Pretty slow, yeah. Sultan, everyone's got to have this car. Fastest 4-door car in the game. All-wheel drive. Colin McRae, rally race. Yep, that's me. Carbonizar, whatever the fuck you want to call it. This used to be, well, it probably is my favourite car in the game. It's so fun. Really hard to drive. You know, you really got to control the throttle on it because you just slide out if you don't. Sounds awesome, looks awesome, got that real Ferrari look to it. Yeah. It's a shame it's not faster. The Tornado, same deal as the Peyote, just sits there, looks nice. T20, again, probably my favourite car in the game. These two cars here are my favourite. It just, it's great. It's fast, it's hard to handle, but it looks awesome, it sounds awesome. Wicked car. Comet, shame it's not quicker. It's really heavy in the arse, it slides around, it's annoying, but it's fun. It's an iconic car in GTA, so yeah, gotta have it. Banshee, yeah, this car's actually really good. Some people have pulled my pants down around the dockyard in this car. It's got good traction. If you get that double clutch or whatever the hell they do with it with the second gear, you sort of smack the handbrake and accelerate out of it, and you get some good acceleration from it. Pretty good car. And the Zentorno, the Batmobile, the Transformer, the car that handles anything. This is my security blanket for the supercars, so if I'm in a race where I haven't done it before, I use this because it just handles anything. It's a beast. So yeah, thanks guys, I'll see you next time.